Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel, Divine Truth 3333. I am Divine, also known as Auntie Bam, the auntie you can't put on speakerphone. Today is Talk to Me Tuesday, and I will be doing something a little different today. I am sharing my story of how I started my spiritual journey. And this is in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I'm closing out the month with a bang. This past weekend, my niece, Stephanie Cartwright, and her team, Pink for Life, was in the annual breast cancer walk. And I joined them. While I was there, I met and hugged total strangers. These women having the same journey, courage, and strength as myself. Yes, I am a breast cancer survivor. I am 5.5 years old, and I am so blessed and grateful to say that. On April 1st, 2014 was the cruelest April Fool's joke ever. But it was not a joke at all. I got the call that I had breast cancer in my right breast. I had developed a mass that was over 60% of my right breast. I know you're wondering why. I let it get to that point, but that's a whole nother story. In short, the doctors and the specialists were watching it, so I got that diagnosis and I was devastated. I decided that I never wanted to go through this again, so I made the decision to have them both removed. On April 25th, 2014, I had a bilateral mastectomy and became cancer-free. I did not have to go through chemo and radiation, so I'm so thankful for that. The mass generated cancer stages from 0 to 4. That means that the mass was growing and producing cancer cells over and over and over, but no cancer cells left that mass. So within that mass, there was just developing over and over and over again, starting at 0, going through 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. So, nothing spread it to my lymph nodes or any other part of my body. The next year, I started reconstruction surgery. And that took 14 surgeries in 4 years. So, now I am almost there. It took them 4 years and, like I said, 14 surgeries later to somewhat get it right. But I'm still here. So during that, I could say that this journey has been, I can say it's been totally different. I mean, we live life and we go through life and, we're just living. But when you get such a diagnosis as that, you automatically go into survivor mode. So you think about everything you have to do in order to survive for yourself, for your family. I had just had a 4-year-old baby. So, I had my other children, which my sons, they were teenagers. They were older, almost grown. But I had a 4-year-old baby that I had to think about. So I went directly into survivor mode. Like, I got to do this. There's no other way that I can even think about leaving here. So, boy, I've had my days, my ups, my downs, my doubts, my fears, my battles with anxiety and depression, breaking out in hives all over the place, my mood swings, you name it, I had it. But not once did I give up. Thought about it, but just like that thought came, it left. So I had so many people that were in my corner, so many family and friends to help me along the way. So I knew I must have been doing something right to have all this love. It wasn't until one day I called my niece, Christian Nicole, and I asked her, what does it mean when you see 1111 repeatedly, like all the time? I would look at the clock and see 1111. I could look at receipts where I paid for something and it was 1111, or I get that change, or it was just everywhere. And I'm like, what does this mean? So when I called her and asked her, what did it mean? I think we stayed on the phone for like 3 days straight. That one question opened up my new world to spirituality. From that moment 3 years ago, I've been connected and on the road to greatness. So much healing and meditation and prayers and gratefulness and learning. I still have my days, okay, but nowhere near like I used to. I look back and see how far I've come. Then I give thanks to where I am and where I'm going. That's growth. The chrysalis has shedded, and this butterfly is spreading her wings. I can't express enough how blessed and grateful I am to be on this path. Every day is a new learning experience, good and bad. It's definitely a teaching that you can't really take for granted. You have to enjoy your time here and take every day a step closer to being great. So, in conclusion, if you know anyone that's a survivor, give them a hug or call them on the phone to check on them. I know they'll appreciate it much more than you know. I promise, you will definitely make their day. So thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to share part of my story, my journey with you. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. And as always, my lovelies, be nothing short of fantabulous. Much love. Bye.